Hi Buckman friends, Miss Penn here, coming from my studio at my house. I'm here to show you an art project you can do on your own at your house today. The materials that you'll need for this project are a piece of paper, any paper will work, a pencil, a pair of scissors, tape, I'm using Scotch tape, but masking tape or postal tape would work just as great, and a scrap piece of cardboard. Cut to 3 inches by 3 inches. I just cut this out of a soda water box. Cereal box would work as well. Anything that is the thinner cardboard is going to work great. Once you've cut out a 3 inch by 3 inch square of cardboard and you have your materials gathered, you're ready to go. Other optional materials could be a Sharpie or a coloring material like colored pencils, markers, or crayons. When you're ready to start, take your cardboard square and your pencil, and you're going to draw a line from one corner of one side of that square to the other corner of the same side of that square. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to start at one corner. I'm going to draw a line that extends out into that square, and then I'm going to make sure that that line gets back to that corner, and I'm going to make sure that that line is not too complicated and doesn't intersect itself at any point. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut carefully along that line, making sure to cut in one continuous cut so that that little piece that I'm cutting out of the square stays intact, as does the rest of the square. Okay, you'll see I've got this little piece cut out that I can fit back together almost like a puzzle to make the original square. The next step is very important. So you're going to take that little piece that you've just cut out of your square and you are going to slide it to the opposite side of the side that you cut the piece from. So I don't want to stick it here. I don't want to stick it out there. I want to stick it on the opposite side, and I want to slide, making sure not to flip it over, slide it across to that opposite side. Once I've done that, I'm going to tape that piece onto its new side. I recommend taping on both sides of your cardboard to make it extra strong. Okay, the next step of this project is to fill your piece of paper with your new tessellation shape. Now, I recommend starting in the bottom corner. You can start anywhere you want, but you're going to actually trace along that shape so that the shape is now drawn on your paper. Next, you're going to take that shape and you're going to slide it over, fitting it against your first traced shape, and you're going to trace it again. What we're doing here is we're filling the whole paper with this new shape we've created, like a complex tile. Slide it over, trace it. If your shape runs off of the paper, trace it anyway. Just trace it to the edge of the paper. And when you've made one row, line it up on the top of the shape to create a new row. Once you've filled your entire paper with your shape, the next optional step would be to trace your lines with a Sharpie. You don't have to do this step You can do this project without a Sharpie, but if you choose to trace with a Sharpie, it will just make your shapes stand out a little bit more boldly if you choose to add color. The next step is to turn your shape into something fun. It may help to spin your paper around and to look at the shape from all angles. You might see ears. You might see a nose or a mouth start to appear when you flip it around. You might see feet or horns. Once you've found a direction to work from, have fun with it. Turn your shape into some kind of creature or animal or monster. And fill each one with that same design so that you get a true page of tessellations.